Are we going to see new Spiral combos with new decks? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything particularly new. Like, the only new stuff recently is Mitsurugi, Ryzeal, and Malice. And while you could play them with Spiral, I don't think they're great. Oops, just looped myself there. Hello, Noxo1. Wow, a couple people popping in just as soon as I log on. I'm still setting up the chat and everything on my side, so. Alright, Noxo over here on Twitch. And Digidigit6866 over here on YouTube. Yeah, I haven't posted anything new. I mean, the newest thing I posted is Allure Queen, and that is still, like, the new thing, but... there's stuff on the horizon, though. There's two very interesting future things, like Yummy and Dark Magician of Destruction. Still going on Discord and, like, promoting everything here. Alright, that should be all spread. Yeah, I can see Prey Kids working with Yummy too. Makes sense. Let's pop this chat out. Look at my mouse acting up. There. And I don't even have my music going yet. Ooh. Alright. Music going. Now it's time to dice rally, I suppose. Actually see if I can do it this time around. BS cards, yeah, those are very interesting. One of them is a completely preposterous card that only makes sense in a world where, like, the rest of the BES cards are bad. Like, send 5 cards from deck to graveyard, special summon, quick effect, pop 2. It's insane. It's just an insane card. Just shows how what you can print if the surrounding support's bad. So anyhow, anyone who wasn't here yesterday or Wednesday, here's what I'm running in Dice Rally. It's not even the best version of the deck to be running in Dice Rally because it relies on Norloras and we're hand looping people, but people are playing like Christian and Orcust, a lot of Orcust. So hand looping an Orcust deck isn't great because they just play out of the graveyard, but I don't get to play Norloras very often, so we're doing it here. And we'll like play Fleensmith in ranked after this, assuming Mestral doesn't completely shit itself again. That's it. I'm sure like some of the people who have been playing Orcus that I've run into, they just quit after they see me comboing a certain amount of time because that's no one wants to see Spiral combo except me. Interesting hand. So obviously we're going to shuffle this back just in case Illusion of Chaos draws a Rainbow Bridge. Yeah, let me get this far. That's good for me. Being drawled? Nope. Okay. It's probably like an imperm or something because they can activate it at the outset, and obviously I've got this guy on the field who could be impermed. Never mind. Apparently it's nothing, or... yeah, I didn't even technically have combo yet, but sure, just concede. Yeah, that's pretty usual, honestly. One, two, three, four. Yeah, this card's neat. Not that I'm actually going to get started with it because I get this one. Machiura the Destructor. That's a very funny one. You could build around that if you were like asked to, but I'm not worried about that. Nope, I've linked off my Machiura. I can now add a trap card or play a trap card from hand. Lots of funny FTKs you can do with that. Are they legendary flame lord on the field? Okay. Wait, this is I just played this guy, right? Quickie Thicky? Isn't that last game? He knows I'm on Spiral now. Pure Therians? Okay. Or maybe... Who else is playing Therion Charge, right? Playing a Pathfinder, go get the Therion field spell, yep. This is kind of funny. You can destroy... This guy can, like, pop my Machiura now. That's funny. Doing some Horus stuff. Sure, sure. Like, this is just engine pile turbo. Dramatef. Happy. And City, nope, just going straight for 8. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. This guy's like Therian adjacent. Yeah, an Ape Frigates or Therian card. Yep. Alright, and I can get another rank 8. What you making? Photon Lord or... Oh, Zombie Vampire. Okay, sure. This could actually plus me. Ooh, lost 2 of my Allure Palaces. Dangerous for my bridge. Bridge can always search a Spire's work, but still. Sure. I'm not going to activate Machiura. I don't have a thing to do with it. What is this, UDF? Yeah, all this work just for a UDF. Very funny. Should you also have a, Regulus? I mean, it might be. I've only got 2 cards that do anything here. What's this do? So they got a bounce and a negate and a set card I don't know about. And what's this? Just activates a monster effect while you control a Therion monster, so it's just another negate. Great timing, Ash. See if I can pop this back row, which will be nice. Ah, they hard drew the Imperm too. That sucks for me, really. Hopefully they try to bounce this and don't realize it's not a soft once per turn, or it's not a hard once per turn. Do I even activate this? I actually don't. What I'm going to do here is go into Linkuriboh, and this gets me a discard that I might not otherwise get. And then I'll activate Quick Fix. Hello, Anthony, Destroyer of Worlds. And obviously they can negate this with UDF, but that would not be smart. And this gets me Rainbow Bridge in the graveyard, which is a push. There we go. And they can negate and banish my Quick Fix, which, you know, something I have to live with. Why didn't they... Wait, did they not choose both here? They could have chosen both, right? Because they have the thing in the graveyard? Alright, I don't think they can actually stop this one now. Alright, this is not a quick effect, and this is a bounce. One card, yeah, this is just a bounce. Now I have enough cards I can discard for my Allure, so I just force them to negate this because they don't want me to draw 2 cards. Yeah, I plugged in the old mic just for you more. I'm trying to win this game. My opponent set up a pretty decent board once you count the Imperm, but I do have a lot of pushes. I made a relatively smart play of not activating Quick Fix on normal summing and waiting to then Linkuriboh and Rainbow Bridge. Oh, they let me draw 2. That is awesome. Now, the funny thing here is I can still Allure Queen, I guess, but I don't think it matters anymore. Spiral shenanigans, indeed. And now I just droplets this because it let me draw two, which is hilarious. We'll send this master plan to graveyard. And this Link Kuribo, I guess, he doesn't really matter. Or this Magician Souls, doesn't really matter. This guy doesn't do anything, right? Yeah, no quick effects there. Yeah, I should not have let me draw droplet, friend. Now they're going to try to use Utopia Draco Future and get nothing out of it. And this game is more or less over at this point. Go ahead and use this. Big Red? I could have sent Big Red, you're right. Doesn't really matter. Do I just do the thing where I go to Access Code Talker on them? Probably, right? Yeah. Well, whatever. I can do that eventually anyhow. We'll just do this first. Nothing in their graveyard does anything, right? I'm not being dumb here. Not like a banish this and do something. No. If you have your graveyard activation, yeah. Yeah, Cat, it was correct to send the Big Red. I just wasn't thinking. I just wanted the master plan in the graveyard just in case something weird happened, but yeah, not relevant. It was an inefficient play, but once I drew the droplet, this game was over 6 different ways, and I think they know that. I had Sleeper, then I had Quick Fix. I already know their top card's a monster. I don't think they've shuffled since, right? So. None of this really should matter at this point. We'll go ahead and activate this just in case, because like I'm about to draw with Phoenix, so I might as well not draw my third Quick Fix. And your Rescue Back Master Plan. And they're making me go through the whole rigmarole now. I'm gonna bounce their UDF so they stop getting freaking interaction responses. They really shouldn't be making me wait this long, but you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. doesn't have an effect when it's destroyed, right? Well, this card's good with monster, especially on this card. Nah, doesn't matter. Just do this quickly. I gotta use the bathroom, so I'm gonna just kill this guy real quick. Alright, be right back, folks. Just gotta use the bathroom real quick. Alright, I'm back. Hello, Darth Derek. Hopefully my bathroom break didn't confuse you. Spiral is going well today. I've played 2 games. This is my second game. Won both. Activate the effect of a continuous spell or trap card. Oh, does this count using rescue mission? Huh. Alright. I was hoping to get this done yesterday, but hey, gotta do what we gotta do. My rarities will increase. Wow, that doesn't mean really anything. Oh, I don't even get any benefits this time. Funny. Interesting hand. So I can Spire Resort twice and see if my opponent's got like an Ash Blossom or something, or a Ghost Ogre. Alright, now we can Allure Palace. And this is actually like a backup combo here. I can discard Rescue Mission, see what happens. Then I can actually discard this Quick Fix. Now I can rescue Quick Fix, and that's a combo. If they have like an Imperm or something for this. If they have 2 Imperms, I can Spire Resort for Super Agent. So I have 3 pushes here. It looks like I don't need them. One of the things I like about the Allure Queen synergy with Spiral, aside from the fact that it's freaking emergency teleports Master Plan to the field, is that it just, like, the engine to go online it discards, which is nice. It's nifty. Makes things easy. Even though I already have a Quick Fix in the graveyard, we're still going to get one off Master Plan. And that's all 3 Spire Resorts, so... Ooh, it looks like they have a, Nibiru. That's interesting. Blocker Night Goblin. Yeah, this is for Norloras, and Blocker's effect is actually relevant for the Norloras build. Yeah, that makes sense. It's not going to work, but it does make sense. So I think I just blow 2 rescue missions here. And I can save the Super Agent to turn my Double Helix on. I guess I can just do that out of the way, right? Because I can revive Quick Fix, so I might as well do this first. Cool. I'm gonna have to, like, you know, divert some of my resources. I might not be able to make a Baowaku, is basically what's gonna happen here. Does this work? I should use Quick Fix first. Then go into Emoji Soldier here. And then go in Celine. Well, the nib did make me have to think through my combo a little more, which is something. Might as well get this out of the way now. Just make sure that next card does absolutely nothing. This does not do anything if they have no cards in hand, so we'll do that. And we'll leave one Quick Fix in deck. This just saves me a card in hand, really. Will I need to add Last Resort to hand? I guess I'll do that when I discard my last card off Quick Fix, but I don't think so. I think this is good enough here. Yeah, I think we're skipping the Abawaku. Just that's what the nib did, basically. I traded for my Abawaku. And now we go send our good friend Norlaros. That's a free discard. Oh, actually I can wait on that one. Let's go ahead and Quick Fix discard this big red. And I think I'll get Last Resort. It looks like I need it for one more discard here. Oh no, I'm gonna bounce two with Fireball Dragon, so could still be fine here. This is a free summon. I did actually want to draw that. That's very funny. Oh well. Alright, so now we go into you. Then we go Quick Fix discard. Do not resolve. And then we get our last Nightmare on the field. And there we go. That did make me have to think about it a little bit. What we got there? And the funny thing here is I don't have any Spy Resorts left in deck, so I can't add Sleeper here like I would before. But I do get to add a bunch of cards. All right. And well, I guess there's nothing else to add. I've already got a Lure Palace in hand, so here we go. Now they're drawing a continuous spell, which does not do anything as far as I'm aware. Yeah, get you an extra normal summon, and nothing. Yeah. Now we'll activate a Lure Dance just to fulfill that effect. And we get to do a fun lethal with the Alert Queens. And that is exactly lethal, but, you know, make it a little more lethal. Oh, it was already... They were already at 4K. Whoops. My bad. Forgot. I didn't even notice that. Well... pretty effective. Completed every dual condition. I will advance 2 spaces. Dice Clops, let's go! Had fun with Dice Clops yesterday. Carry away, that card does not do anything. How much do I have left on this event? Oh, this is my last one that matters. Okay. Cool. Just gotta get to the end of this path and we'll be good. I haven't actually drawn Northrast yet. +1 card, let's go. They didn't get anything? Huh. Sorry. Oh, is it Fuelos? Alright, let's bait Ashes. It's too easy, guys. It's just... Sometimes Yu-Gi-Oh's too easy. So actually, I need this resort to resolve, so I'm going to attempt to draw 2 with souls first to see if they have like a Imperm or something. Well, that doesn't matter. I have Spy Resort. Imperm doesn't affect that. Well, here we go. You know. Any effects? Nope. Alright. Must click the yellow button. You're not wrong. Now I can just kind of speed along through this. There's a decent chance there's going to hard surrender on me now. Yeah. As soon as I say it, they do it. I don't blame them, obviously, but you know. If only I had Dice Clops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A Dice Snide. Alright, so now these aren't doing anything. I just gotta get to the end of the event and we're good to go. Honestly, it's kind of a waste of time at this point because it's just 100 gems, but yeah. Oh wow, no one's actually playing the event anymore? It just dropped out on me. There we go. I did play the same person twice in a row to start the stream, I think. I'm winning my coin flips. This is actually bad news because that means when I get to the when I get to ranked later, assuming I get to ranked, I'm gonna start losing all my coin flips. Oh well. All right, so this is a good hand. They added Goblin out of the frying pan. Okay. All right, so we're gonna open with a Lured Dance. Might have to 1-for-1 my sleeper here, which is funny, but fine. That's fine. So while we play pushes. Looks like they have something else. If it's a Fualos, I'm just going to concede. I don't want to play under Fualos. Nope, alright. It's not an Imperm because they couldn't activate it just yet. So it's something they can activate at any time. Why is my mouse sliding around so much? Oh. That's fine. Were they expecting Malice? Oh, they're Orcus though, so my my combo sucks against them. They're playing Chaos Hunter to stop other Orcus decks. That's very funny. And now they can Crescendo at any time? Because they can... That's kind of irritating. I guess I would like them to draw... Oh, okay, sure. I mean, if I was doing a regular Spiral combo and I wasn't doing Norloras, they are fucked, obviously. I can just, like, add Sleeper back to hand with double Helix or something, but... Alright, Mouse, why are you so fidgety? There. Deserve to lose this coin flip. You gotta lose eventually. Not the best hand to be running, though. Ivy Shackles, offensive monster you control. Plant type. That's funny, I guess. You can just like set it, and if I blind hit it, because I'm trying to hit back row, you can draw a card. Very cute. It's also kind of a floodgate. So this is going to be Orcus. This is Fiendsmith Orcus, presumably. There's no fusions in this event, so they can't like actually do anything with Orcus but make link material, but... You know, it's 2 link material, or a you can also make Caesar if you open Engraver, because like you can like summon Lacrima, send the other Engraver. Well, no, you can't, right? You'd have to. Why are you setting 2 before you activate this? That is weird. Oh, what you can do is you can Requiem for the other Engraver, then Engraver from Graveyard and summon the guy. Yeah, that's what you can do. You know, if I can get Quick Fix in the Graveyard and get my opponent to destroy this guy, this will special summon Quick Fix. That's very funny. All right, so this is going to remove my Samurai Destroyer, but this also means they can't make Caesar. So that's good for me, I guess. To get some link too, though. Is Nightmare Mermaid legal right now in this event? Because obviously any two monsters is Nightmare Mermaid, which makes this way better. Oh, they didn't even kill my guy. Weird. Oh, they're gonna banish my guy. Okay, sure. Single monster unaffected by monster. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Unaffected by monsters' activated effects. Oh, it's this bullshit. Okay, that's just. It's just Chaos Angel and a freaking Drill Beam pass. You got it, brood. So I'm probably losing. Oh, Drill Beam's not even legal, is it? Right? Or is it? If it. They have to have. If Drill Beam is legal, they. Blue Eyes? Okay, sure. I don't know why you're playing Fiendsmith in Blue Eyes. That's the weird thing here. And like a lot of the Blue Eyes stuff you can't even do because the fusions are banned, but okay. Oh, you can still do the Dream Beam is banned. Okay, yeah, this is just a Blue Eyes player who doesn't know that you shouldn't be playing this. Like, I know this Primite Roar is still illegal. I guess they could be running that. Okay, so this has done nothing so far because they don't have the tuners in rotation yet. This is just a Blue Eyes on the field. Yeah, you don't even have the fusion you could equip to the guy and summon a Tyrant or whatever. Alright, that's the worst draw in my fucking deck, obviously. Alright, so we're going to normal summon Quick Fix to bait an Imperm here. I know one of these cards does nothing, because it's that Thorns card. That's irritating, but that doesn't actually stop me yet. If the last card's Ash Blossom, then I'm cooked. Okay, yeah, that plant. That's actually annoying because it stops me from Selening. And doesn't that also stop my alert cards because it requires spellcasters to do stuff? That is irritating, now that I think about it. Yeah, they just got gifted a free Floodgate. That's actually really annoying for me. Yeah, I can't go in Selene while this is... Oh, during your turns only. They're not during my turn. It's not even a Floodgate. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. Alright, then let me draw two. That's why I Quick Blast lets me draw a second card here. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. My original hope was obviously that Quick Fix baits this, but, you know, whatever. Here we are. Alright, and now I just need to Nightmare Phoenix this last card in the graveyard, and we're good to go. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. There's no Desiree in the extra deck that makes sending a card with Lacrima matter. Yeah, dude. Have at it. There's like another Fiendsmith card that does something, right? It's just the other one's like a fusion effect. I should have put a Lure Queen level 7 back in my deck, by the way, so I could eat a card, but I don't think it's super relevant at this point. Yeah, dude, you got it. Yeah, great. Alright, so assuming this is another Imperm, I think I just Nightmare Phoenix them and then do a Lure. Oh yeah, I already knew what that was. It didn't matter. Okay, well, it's fine. I did not need that card. And so even if their last card is another Effect Veiler, which stops my Lure Queen, I could still Selene and we should still be good. There's already 3 spell cards on the field, so we're good on that. Shame I drew levels. If I put level 7 back, I could eat another card, but I think this is like going to be a sleeper direct attack angle because they have this Chaos Angel, right? This card is unaffected by activated effects. I could beat over it with Axis Code Talker, I guess. So it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I could have like the correct thing to do would have been to use my Illusion of Chaos more efficiently, but because you can summon the other one from graveyard, but not really gonna matter at the end of the day. I got plenty of removal effects. The rare double Master Plan into double Helix. I've already used Ash Blossom, so unless that last card in their hand is Skullmeister, I don't care. Now we just go through the motions at this point. This was really weird. Didn't really do anything. Most of their interaction was just hand traps that they did draw. Yeah, dude, you can draw a freaking True Light next turn. Oh no, you can draw the card that forces you to discard a card, yeah. That sounds right. Alright, now I just gotta put up enough bodies to like beat over this and then still kill them. Not really a big deal. I'm actually gonna make Fireball Dragon here just to like bounce. Well, let's make Tolahan first, I suppose. I'll go ahead and do this. Lost another top card. Oh yeah, that's fine. Just make Access Code Talker actually. Just summon him here and then done Firewall Dragon, but I'm just going to use this drone to pump my guy. Yeah. And they realize I can just beat over their guy. I actually drew droplets too, which does affect him, I think. It's only monster effects, I think, that Chaos Angel ignores, but yeah. There you go. I didn't summon a high attack monster because I didn't summon Sleeper. Very funny. Vector Scare Archfiend. This card destroys an opponent's monster in battle. Sends it to the graveyard. You contribute one monster this card points to, and such summon that destroyed monster to any zone this card points to. So this doesn't ever, unless you're attacking. Unless this guy's co-linked, right? You could sack your co-link or whatever, and then summon to the other zone. Yeah, that's a very bad arrows. Yeah, so, some people will just do anything to play Blue Eyes. It's very sad. Of course, here I am, you know, the one-trick Spiral player of all time, so probably shouldn't be too critical about it. Pot calling the kettle on one trick. This hand does not do anything because I drew the Crystal Beast. Very sad. Well, actually, well, here's gonna be a very sad play, everyone. But this is exactly why I play Cobalt Eagle over any other Crystal Beast. Now, this hand does not combo, right? I can't Rainbow Bridge, and nothing else does anything. But what I can do is shuffle this idiot into my deck, and now Foolish Barrel Goods combos. Assuming they don't have an Ash Blossom. No! I just lose now! Mamma mia. Well, you know. It's worth a shot. Gotta draw 2 off my talents, which is very, very sad when you have to draw 2 instead of hand rip them. Oh no! This doesn't actually do it. I have to like draw a master plan or a mission or a quick fix, because you know you can't use Rainbow Bridge more than once. I gotta draw 2 more cards, but I can't normal summon. Oh, it's you could still do it. It's a once per duel, but if you get the activation, you can still do it. That's very funny. All right, never mind. I lied. Everything was under control. Thanks, Cobalt Eagle. No. So I don't have a normal summon anymore, which is very relevant. But we should be okay here. One of the fun things about this combo is you don't need to get to Sleeper for obvious reasons, because it's going to go to the graveyard, so you can actually just search Super Agent to ensure your double Helix activation in situations like this. I could eat their guy, but wouldn't really do anything. Would just turn on Imperms if they play Imperm. Alright, yeah. Whew. Turns out drawing 4 cards is good. And that's why I play Talents. 2, 3, 4. Gale Dogra, wow. You know, if I had actually started off with Gale Dogra on the field, I could actually put a Herald of Arclight in my extra deck, and that would search Magician Souls for me. I could like cut Allied Code Talker. That'd have been a very funny way to combo. Well, search Illusion of Chaos, which didn't search as Magician Souls, but man, Gale Dogra would have been a great one to get. Holy crap. Dusclops is funny, though. I drew 4 alert cards? God. Why? I mean, it still works, but it's just... I mean, dance doesn't matter too much. Oh, I'm up against Going First Sky Striker? Oh, that's Reinforcement of the Army. I saw the Sky Striker art and I was like, ooh, Sky Striker. Nope, this is fucking 6 Sam. Okay, so... My hand is actually not very good into 6 Sam because I need discards, but I also need to droplets them to pieces to do anything. I need to, like, draw a Magician Souls or something. Because then I could, like... I don't know how I'm going to beat 6 Sam once they've actually comboed. I don't know. I think I'm fucked. Because I was going to kill my freaking Dice Clops. They have infinite cards, and this guy can just pop it. Basically, if I draw Rainbow Bridge, maybe I'm fine. Because I can, like, Rainbow Bridge everything but Dance. And then Rainbow Bridge adds Resort and Eagle to hand. And that'll give me enough discards for a Palace. And I can Resort, add Master Plan, so I can get a discard off Chaos Allure. Then Allure, discard. Well, no. Yeah, that'd work. I'm just, like, kind of dead here. Because, like, my thing is, I don't have another Dark Monster in my hand to add with Allure Palace, right? Like, I can Allure Palace discard one of the Queens, and then, you know, summon the other one, and summon with the other one or whatever. It's just messy. Doesn't 6 Sam Synchro negate? Yeah, but this is Forbidden Droplet. If you send a monster card, they cannot negate it. I think I'm just kind of fucked regardless, though, like, because I'm just not going to have enough droplets sends, right? Because I need Dance in hand, and I need an Allure Queen in hand to do anything, because I need a discard for my Chaos Allure. So, like, I can only droplets for 2 plus the 1 card I draw, right? Alright, well, maybe they'll time out. Got 10 counters on this card, man. Another problem is like they end on some of the there's like a back row card they add that they end on that does something. Yeah, like this card, they're gonna add this card to hand, and this is gonna be a Book of Moon, which I can't stop. Yeah, like this is obviously the cost of playing a bricky engine, right? You draw the bricks. This is also like a non-targeting Book of Moon, so it's like really tough. On the bright side, like a couple of the big boss monsters they usually end on, like Appaloosa, aren't legal, so if it's just 6 Sam guys, you know. This is still like just an inboard piece, which is really annoying that they get this. Like this is just a pop card, so this is another card I have to droplet or nothing works. Because like they're gonna have 2 cards in hand because they have this card. This card draws them 15 cards. Or adds 15 cards, whatever you want to say. I'm guessing because they don't have all the generic boss monsters, that they actually are going to combo with plenty of time to spare, because they're just going to, like, be fine. Oh, they're doing a Solda. Okay. That's like a whole nother line of play. Just a little Renaud set up here. Oh, they're summoning freaking Fuma. That's funny. Sure. Chingus. That's a generic, yeah. They probably shouldn't have used Crocodragon though. Like that's a waste. That's an inboard piece. I guess at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if they fill up every zone with an interaction. It's the same difference. Please bounce my Dice Clops. That's another Droplets target. I was assuming this guy's getting destroyed, which would make Droplets way worse. But if I get to add him to hand, Droplets is way better. I'm guessing they're gonna find a way to banish a card there, and then they can Chingy my guy, which sucks. But well, they're slowing down. Like this, it took them a few seconds to figure out to do this. I'm obviously not going to activate Dice Clops this game. Oh, it's okay. So I just gotta drop it for 3 here. Alright. I think that's fine. Right? I could just... Because nothing... This guy doesn't do anything, right? They didn't set... Like, they fucked up, obviously. They didn't set any of their cards. These are the only thing that have interactions. I just Droplets in 1, 2, 3. Allure Dance to bait. Yeah. I know they don't have Ash because they had 0 cards in hand at some point. Alright. I guess I'll Allure Dance first and then Chain Droplet because they might discard a card or something. Alright, just in case I end up drawing a card at some point in this combo and I get to talents or whatever, this is the correct way to do it. Alright, send you, and I guess send you because I want to... want to discard level 5. And now we just add... I guess I add Allure Palace and discard Allure Palace to get... I got 3 spells, so we just add Chaos Allure. Yeah, we'll just equip you. Stop you from having reactions. So the funny thing is, that Palace effect is not once per turn. Two master plans. Oop. That's a lot of spellcasters? Yeah, you're telling me. This is the effect of one Allure. I really wish this engine was a little bit more robust because it's so fun. Like, actually activating Allure Queen level 7 is so cool. But, you know, there's a limitation in the cards that you are that you are using that make it do what it does in the first place, right? Yeah, they figured out what's happening. So yeah, if this was like a regular game, actually, if they had kept Croco Dragon on the field and then found a second way to make Chingying, I would have been fucked because I needed every card in my hand there and the Dice Clops, right? It was an awkward hand, no matter how you stretch it, but yeah, I won. So you know. I think that's everything, right? Yeah, it's just legacy tickets after that. So let me double check my rewards. Alright, we are done with the Dice Rally. That's it. Like, this is not delivering any more rewards, right? So, that's it. I'm not doing anything for legacy tickets, and I don't care about the titles. So now we're going to Ranked. Gonna play actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of like gimmick Yu-Gi-Oh! So, here's what I've been running for a good time now. Ever since the Allure Queens came out, this is more or less what I've been running because they came out after the Fiendsmith build. And yeah, it's Fiendsmith Allure Queen. It's the basic idea is that like the Allure Queens also put 2 bodies on the field, so you can do Fiendsmith stuff with them. I hope when you pull Yummy, you do better than I have pulling. Dude, so we can actually look at my recently acquired cards. I dropped 12,000 gems into the Mitsurugi pack. Oh, it's all this crap. I guess I can like start by URs. So I dropped like I dropped like 1,500 and like I crafted Allied Kotalk. I did not pull it, and I crafted Enlil Gear Suit, but I did not pull it. I pulled 1 Gear Suit, but I already had 3. I pulled the Habakiris, but I crafted the Prayers. And I pulled 2 of these. I pulled like 6 of the frickin' this card that I decrafted because I'm never playing Argo Stars. I crafted this because I was like maybe thinking Mitsurugi stuff. Yeah, that's it. But I didn't get any of like... I missed out on so many Mitsurugi cards. It was insane. I've got freaking 8 Suppression Plutos. Good lord. Alright, anyhow. So yeah, this is Spiral, Fiendsmith, Allure Queen, basically, and the idea is that you end on Anti-Spell Fragrance, Desiree is an Omni Negate, Big Appaloosa, Nightmare Griffin, and Sleeper, and that usually wins the game. And you play Droplets and a Thrust and a Talents and stuff, so yeah, it's kind of similar to what I was doing before, but I have the Fiendsmiths instead. And the combo isn't a hand loop because the hand loop isn't that good. You can't fit the hand loop in while playing the Fiendsmith cards is the main thing. The reason I'm doing anti-spell is because the Fiendsmith card takes up so many extra decks that the anti-spell fragrance is the best payoff that you can play with the Fiendsmith extra deck. It's a lot of Chirozzo. Yeah, I was brewing Genesis Spiral. And in Genesis Spiral, you don't have Link monsters, except Chirozzo, who's kind of a Link monster if you squint. And that lets you trigger Master Plan when you summon her. So... I mean... the sand do be doing it. I did draw the Crystal Beast, but, you know, whatever. It's like I have something to discard for Allure Dance or 1-for-1. It's branded! We got the brandies in chat. Yep, send Retribution, draw a card. Just one of a million different ways to get to Branded Fusion. Alright, normal summon Quim isn't usually the best sign, but this usually, like, they can find a way to get there. Like this can send Branded Fusion, right? And then, because Branded Fusion mentions Albaz, and then Retribution can add it to hand, right? Oh, Branded Lost. That means they already have Branded Fusion. Alright, yeah. That tracks. I miss Secret Village? Yeah, well, I couldn't fit Secret Village into this build, to be honest. I'd have to, like, cut the Fiendsmiths. Because, like, to do Secret Village, you have to have, like, Ancient Fairy Dragon, and Recital Starling, and Romulus. There's the Branded Fusion. You always open it in 60. Alright, so the Engraver can force 1 attraction. But they're going to have, like, 6 or 7 interactions off of a Branded Fusion. So I'm kind of in trouble. Yep, here's the Monster Negate. Very, very annoying. I don't think a Droplets would be good here, because like a lot of the interactions going to be like that Mercurier, and they're going to have a set branded in red, presumably, or, you know, whatever they get off Albion. They opened Grass. This guy opened Grass and Branded Fusion in a 60-card deck. What a champ. Good thing I'm 60 cards. Get wrecked. Branded Lost is really annoying. Yep. There's this guy. Yep, that'll draw my card. Very annoying. That doesn't seem right. They should have been able to add Mercurier back at some point, right? I mean, this is still going to be a lot of effects. This is like still a lot to push through, so we will see. Not a bad draw, I'm going to be honest. Okay. Sure. Ah, fuck me, dude, Maxi. This guy drew Branded Fusion, Grass is Greener, Maxi? What the fuck? Alright, I have to try to kill him still. It just sucks. Oh. That just wins them the game. That's just 3 spell negates. You got it, dude. You max-seed me, and then you did that. Sure. Can't beat that. My hand has 3 spell cards I need to activate, and that stops all 3 of them, and then I'm just stuck with a freaking Fiendsmith. So. Does FS bridge into Spiral? It does not. It can, but you have to dedicate a lot of your extra deck to do that, and like play Double Agent, and I don't think it's worth it. The FS cards are just good. They're just good, right? Like, I could play Anti-Spell plus Trigate Wizard, and that would save me extra deck space, but, like, then the FS cards give me a better interaction than Trigate Wizard, better going second tech, and, like, really good extension. Because, like, the FS cards, what they can do is, like, make a Nightmare Goblin that's active, that can enable Selene very easily. Remember what I said when I was, like, winning all those coin flips during the Dice Rally, and I was like, once I get to ranked, I'm going to lose all my coin flips? Quote Arab, just random. QED. How you bridge to Spiral with Fiendsmiths? You don't. Oh, okay, well, I don't in my deck. The way you do it, if you want to, and I can maybe show you this in, Alright, so I need to be careful. Dark World can deck people out, but I have 60 cards, so I think I'm fine. There's like a combo you can do with Duke of Demise to do like a very bad Spiral combo. Alright, I think I'm going to risk it. If they deck me out, it's really hard to deck someone out with a 60 card deck and not time yourself out. So go for it, buddy. I've drawn Droplet. That's a good start. Ooh. Oh, Thunderbird. Why are you playing Thunderbird? What the fuck? And of course you set a card first, then you discard your Thunderbird. Ugh. Classic Thunderbird. I've never seen a card fail as much as Thunderbird has. Like, the failure percentage on a 50-50 is so high. This is a really good hand, obviously. I doubt they play Ash Blossom, but if they do... And obviously I don't need the second Tract. Well... I could discard enough souls to draw a card. Alright, we're gonna lead on Fiendsmith. This can like force a bunch of their interaction. And in a pinch, I can like add a sleeper to hand and fuse with Tract, which is very funny. can tell you the line when I'm not playing more. Give me a second. I'll actually show you. I haven't done it. I've never done it in Master Duel, and I've only seen it done a couple of times, but I'd have to like remember exactly how you execute it. But it's like kind of kooky. But they obviously don't have a call by the grave. They're using it on Maxi. We're just going to make a Desiree, which can negate their back row. And now we've got this to defend. Just in case they have something that kills my master plan, I can now chain Celine to it. Looks like nothing. Don't even really need this master plan to resolve at this point. At this point, I just make Exus Kotaku and clear out their back row real quick. Yeah, makes sense. Do something funny here. I want to summon double agent or super agent. You know, I don't need to do this. It's just being funny. Set a Dark Ruler no more. Sure. We just lethal this guy as soon as I like make another body. Alright, so the Fiendsmith combo been a hot second, so I gotta think on it real quick, but let's say we just, oop, wrong button. I don't need this anymore, so we can just delete that. So we can just copy this one. I'll just call this Pure Fiendsmiths or whatever. It'll just remove all the cards that don't apply to Fiendsmith here. So what we need is Duke of Demise. I'm not even sure I have a Duke of Demise, but I can craft it. Yeah. And so we'll like cut this and cut this and cut this. I think you end up and you need Agnum Day. And what else did you need? Oh, you need Double Agent, obviously. I think like the way they did it was like the combo was something like you have Trigate, you have Utility Wire, because the combo's so extra deck intensive you can't afford anything else. Double check I don't need anything else. Let me click Fiendsmith. I think it's just this so far. I don't think you need anything besides these guys. Alright. I think this is it, and we'll just like do a go in the practice mode until we open a Fiendsmith guy. Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, you go... Am I missing another card? Let me check something real quick. Alright, so you go... So the way this works is you normal set... Like, this is a normal summon quick fix combo. But I'm not sure it's a Fiendsmith combo, is it? So the Fiendsmith never... So, okay, so I think I made a mistake. Fiendsmith doesn't bridge to Spiral. Spiral bridges... Fiendsmith enables like a one-card quick fix combo. Because like what you would do is you would quick fix Linkuriboh, Big Red, Moon, and to the Fiendsmith stuff. And then you would like... add a drone, and then you would Fiendsmith fuse into Duke of Demise. And then you would, or like you'd have to... Yeah, so you'd Fiendsmith fuse into Duke of Demise, normal summon a drone, Duke of Demise, banish, add Engraver back to hand, Engraver effect, add Double Agent, yeah. And then you would... How do you get Double Agent on the field? I forget. It's been a hot time. I'm trying to remember how you like... But yeah, this doesn't... The Fiendsmith doesn't bridge to Spiral unless you do Curious. Which you can do with Fiendsmith, but it's not ideal. You would Curious for the Allure stuff. It's like, you know, there's a Fiendsmith line that gets you to Curious. I mean, I've seen Snake Eyes do it, and that will... You can Curious for Allure, and Allure add Allure Spiral combo. So, you know, that will do it, but that's not, like, ideal or whatever. But yeah, this was built to, like, normal summon quick fix gets you to, like, Trigate, Appaloosa, Sleeper. So, like, there's a Fiendsmith line that, you just make some light monsters, basically. People are doing it with a Fiendsmith Tearlament. I mean, the deck just makes enough bodies that you can do it, you know? The problem is once you're using Curious to like turn on Spiral, you don't have Curious for your inboard, so it's bad. Anyhow, that's enough mincing on like a deck I'm not playing because I determined that it wasn't good enough. I like playing the Allure Queens just because they're fun. And like, who else is playing Allure Queen besides Spiral, right? Hey, I want to equip it. Cool. I'm up against Dr. Crowler. Ancient Gear player, maybe. Never gets off including. I have included Utility Wire in some really weird, like, low to the ground versions before, but yeah. This is not combo, is it? Nope, this is not combo. I drew 3 going second cards, so that's kind of what happens. Also, I don't play Necroquip, so, like, I can't quite hit on the better Fiendsmith boards. Alright, so when I don't have anything... So I could, like, Lacrima, add Engraver to hand, discard Engraver to summon a Lure Queen, then equip Engraver, and then I can special summon out another Allure Queen, and I can make a 4-material Appaloosa? Is that better than Caesar? Probably. I've already used Tractia. Downside of the Fiendsmith boards, I don't have like a little knight I can go into either. This is better just in case I'd like draw Dance off the top of my deck or something. Wait, can I still Desiree? Tract is like... No, because then I would lose my Engraver, right? So yeah. I could... don't have enough spell cards for Selene, right? Yeah, this is not a quick effect either, so I can't, like, equip that then Selene. I could... Nightmare Goblin, normal summon, and a Maxi, because Ash is already my best card to draw off Maxi. And then make Nightmare Griffin. That just seems miserable. I think it's just this. We're obviously going to drop this in draw phase because of thrust and talents and whatnot. Oh no, if they're a back row deck, I'm fucked. Oh no! I made a horrible mistake! I should have made Desiree! No! Is this like stun? It's not a good card to draw. Okay, well. I'm gonna try to Fiendsmith it, but I'm guessing like some of these cards are gonna do some shit to me. Dinomicious or something here. Oh, that's very irritating. So I'm just gonna lose to stun here. Very funny. Yeah. Yeah. I'm actually just going to summon the other engraver here because I can equip it with a... Equip it with a Requiem to make it a big boy. It's burn? It's burn stun? What the fuck is burn stun doing? I should just normal summon this Ash Blossom and make something that is a body. Because this Appaloosa is obviously not doing anything. I can like Droplet Cinder if they attack me with something, I guess. Whatever. I should probably just like fucking chain Called By and get a card out of my hand because I'm fucking playing against burn. They'll just Secret Barrel me. I'm gonna lose to burn. This is very sad. Like, there's a bunch of magic cylinders set here. I should have set fucking Ash Blossom because that could like normal summon Master Plan. That's very funny. So I'm gonna actually waste this so I can summon my other engraver here. Get this Appaloosa off my field. Oh, this isn't actually still send it. Well, I guess then I'll just make this guy to get him off the field. Tribute summon Master Plan? Maybe. And then I'm gonna send back the other engraver, I suppose. It's just another body I can make. This guy's burn, and he's got like a bunch of cards set like that do a bunch of damage to me. Can I like just kind of go through Lacrima with Tract again? Well, we'll see. Yeah, okay. I really should just use this Call by the Grave just for Secret Barrel. There's like gonna be a magic cylinder or something set. I'm gonna die to this. Yeah. Now I'm just dead. Like, I knew that was coming, too. I don't know why I could have equipped... Oh, no, that wouldn't have mattered. Fucking called by the... Fucking... Ah. I should have just not attacked with Engraver. I knew that was coming. I knew it was Magic Cylinders set. God, dude, I can't believe I lost a fucking stun. Stun plus burn because they drew skill drain. Yeah, that just kills me, I think. Like, if I Link Summon, I'm dead here, and I can't get over this guy. They got me. Fucking skill drain, dude. Why is this card still legal? I'm playing Anti-Spell Fragrance, why am I complaining? But, like, what a dumb game to lose. Completely unlosable with Spiral, obviously, if I have Spiral access, because Sleeper just pops half their fucking cards. Ugh. I could even set up like a Super Agent to pop another one. Once again, I've drawn this motherfucker. Along with Rainbow Bridge. I have to normal summon him and send him back and die to Ash Blossom. Well, now I'll just lose to that. Alright, so the only other thing I can do is burial goods for assault mission now. I think this actually combos. Assuming they don't have another hand trap. If they have another hand trap, then whatever. Fuck me, I guess. It just means I won't have a Desiree on the board, which is fine. It's a pretty jank combo, too, but here we are. So this is what I was saying. Like Fiendsmith, like lets you extend it in weird situations with Nightmare Goblin. This is going to be exactly that situation. I might as well get Lurie because I'm just yeah. Gotta get this in rotation here. They are El Insano. Yeah, they impermed my hard -1. Oh no, I still get to Desiree. That's cool. Alright, so... It's janky. And I'm not going to trigger Desiree because I still have 3 Light Fiends in the graveyard. Or Lacrima. Now... We summon Quick Fix with Big Red. This is like this is an extension line that I cooked up that doesn't exist anywhere but Master Duel because it's the only place with Nightmare Goblin. Wait, did OCGO ban Nightmare Goblin? I forget. Oh, it's Riziel. Mitsurugi Riziel. If monster sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, you special on this card. If you control a card that was special sent from the graveyard, you can target this card. I'm guessing I'm giving them that because I don't want to give them ice and I want to give them pre-prep. You know, I'm giving them pre-prep because I'm going to get to anti-spell. So yeah. I don't have 3 spells in graveyard, right? I do. I have 1, 2. I have 3 spells in graveyard. Okay, so I can skip. Don't have to worry about that then. That's why you go through the tract, obviously. It's the same outcome, but you had another spell in graveyard. We're going to get a Super Agent and another Quick Fix here. Now we can do the thing where we Quick Fix, discard Quick Fix. Now, dropping Imperm on Cobalt is very funny. I guess it was right at the end of the day. Because it would have stopped me in a lot of situations. Like, who's doing that unless they need that to happen, right? And here is why Dullahan matters, everyone. You're like, oh, but I don't want to craft the UR. Well, look at this. If I could not detach turn 1, then I could not get to Link Kuriboh here. Dullahan is the GOAT. Strictly superior to your number 13 or number 31, even though they don't cost URs. Bam. Everyone say thank you, Dullahan, for being the best Link 1. Well. Very funny. I guess I'll do that. And this is a 1, 2, 3, 4 Materia Appaloosa with Nightmare Goblin on the field. Why not? Yeah, so no Desiree, which sucks. If they have evenly matched, I'm screwed, but who plays evenly matched, right? Another thing I think I can do here is I can Spire Resort, shuffle back my Crystal Beast, and then that'll turn on the Rainbow Bridge I got in Graveyard. Ta-da! There's the Quick Play Glitzerugi spell that does stuff, but... Alright. They got something they can do as a quick effect. Yeah, there we go. And Mitsurugi under anti-spell, really hard to play unless they draw the quick play, because you gotta activate ritual spells, right? And like you can just negate their first Habakiri, and what are they doing? And there you go, everybody. They impern my Cobalt Eagle. Not a bad hand. Rainbow Bridge plus droplets. I mean, that's really good. Go in second. Gets another 60 card deck. Is it another Brandy? Nope. It's just a 7 extra deck Dark Magician player. Yeah, I am in Platinum. I've D-ranked a lot, so yeah. Maybe they'll make Dragoon. That'll be something that actually does something. You know. Yeah. This can only affect monsters, right? Yeah. Silent Swordsman Pass, eh? You got it, buddy. That's actually the second best draw in my deck besides just drawing Illusion of Chaos. You got it, dude. I do not care. You know, this draws a card. This isn't even the good one. The good one actually, like, negates spells. This one, like, only negates targeting. Yeah, another quick tip. Whenever you are souls sending Rainbow Bridge, make sure you chain Rainbow Bridge to the souls. Otherwise, you might draw your freaking eagle, and then you ruin your setup. Yeah, insane hand, just bonkers. I'm playing into a baby, a literal child here, so I should just kill him quickly. DM deck in Plat 3? I'm in Plat 4, so... Plat 4 is like the lowest rank you can brute force your way to, because you can't D-rank from Plat 5, right? So eventually you'll win just by playing bots. I'm just gonna try to go through this fast. I don't need to ruin my opponent's day here. Clean this up. Do a very, very fast link climb. Yeah, okay. I see what's going on. Yeah, I'm in the lowest rank you can get to where you can't D-rank below it. So like, if you play a million Platinum 5 games, you'll eventually get to Platinum 4 just on happenstance. So like, anyone can be in Platinum 4, and then Platinum 3 is like you have to actually have a winning record in Platinum 4 to get to Platinum 3. So like, you know, Platinum 4 can be anything. It's not a real rank. I mean, my previous game before that one was against Mitsurugi Ryzeal, the best deck in the format, so it's like, whatever. Does Spiral make it to M1, or do you not even try? Spiral can make it to M1 if you put the time into it. Obviously, recently I haven't even had a computer, so I've deranked, but yeah. I haven't tried because I haven't enjoyed the format, and there's not much new to brew. Oh, well. Set 2 pass. Oh. Well, yeah, I'm ashing your fucking bonfire after you set 2. What the fuck? Whatever. Sure, you got it, dude. Why are you setting 2 first? I don't know. This guy's like playing Ryzeal with Solemn Judgments or something set, and then drew the Ash Blossom, or the Call by the Grave. Non-zero chance they're going to Mitsurugi me here too. If they activate a Mitsurugi card, I'm conceding. I just don't have a way to out that. Yeah, I'm dead. You got it? So yeah, like I'm in Plat 4, and most of my matches so far have been freaking Mitsurugi Ryzeal. Very funny. And then sometimes I'll just stumble into a Dark Magician player. I guess I could have like drawn a Droplets there, but like, because I did have Rescue Mission, but then I'd have to like be playing through the trap card and the prayers, and even if I, so like that answer, yeah, I'm not winning. Never mind. Yeah, assuming they get to everything, even if I draw Droplets, I can't win. This is the 3rd time today I've drawn Eagle and Foolish Burial Goods in the same hand. I believe this is a 1 in, like, 4,000 chance. And I've done it 3 times today. Another Mitsurugi Ryzeal? What the fuck? Dude, no, I'm just not dealing with it. You got it, dude. I'm not fucking... I got nothing, you got it. Like, I will deal with playing with Mitsurugi Ryzeal games when I'm in, like, higher ranks and, like, you can't progress without playing it, but I'm in, like, this is supposed to be the easy breezy part of the climb, and I'm fucking running to, like, the best deck over and over again. It's fucking the 18th of the month. We're well past the halfway point. How are you people still in Plat 4 playing any kind of Ryzeal or any kind of Mitsurugi? Preposterous, dude. Okay, so this is the 4th time today I've drawn Eagle and Foolish Burial Goods. Am I getting Fuwood or Max Seed here? Looks like it. Yeah. Yeah! Fuck me, dude. Just go ahead and do this before I shuffle. Skill issue? Yeah, yeah. Maxi and an Imperm here. Yeah, that tracks. So now I have 0 interactions here. I can, like, do something really dumb here. I can give them 3 draws. I can track for Lacrima. Lacrima summon this guy and end on Engraver, or end on, what do you call him? Caesar? God, that's so bad, but it's like, what else am I doing, right? I tried to dump Paradise and passed. They impermed me. Okay. Well. It's very funny that they've impermed that, because it's not going to do anything. Did they draw the 3rd imperm? It's either that or a Fuolos. I wish I could get my freaking Requiem in graveyard, because then I can turn on Paradise, but I can't. I did that just in case, like, they go for a weak lethal line and I can rescue my Master Plan during the battle phase or something. I don't think it matters. Like, I drew them a bunch of cards, now they're going to combo into me. Full Spirit Loads can dump Paradise. Oh, you're right. You're right. I suppose that would have been better. Yeah. Well, didn't even think about that. Yep, you can Perulia. Yeah, that's annoying, but whatever. That was the card they drew. Well, I have to stop that. Okay. If I negate Moye, might not be the end of the world for me. I mean, Caesar is a lot better than Paradise, but uh, I guess I'll send back a Lacrima. Yeah. All right. Well, Long One's not going to beat me by itself. Definitely gonna draw. Not gonna draw them a card in for Perulia. That is for certain. They make a Baron. They can attack and pop my Spiral Resort, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Qingying's fine. As long as I don't have a way to banish something, I'm good. And like, you know, I've got this rescue mission, but like, I got Spiral Resort on the field, dude. If you don't answer that, you're fucked. Not to mention I've got like Fiendsmith. Yeah, okay, I just win. Cool. I drew the other match plan. Worst draw of my deck, obviously. Whatever. Okay, they had a response, so if their last card is another Maxi... It's another Maxi. Let's bait them a little bit here. It's 100% another Maxi, right? They just drew a fucking a second Maxi on me. They just try to lethal them through it. I've got the extension. Okay, so it's not Maxi. Is there something in the graveyard that they can activate? I'm a little confused now. I'm just kind of curious what's going on. What's the triggered effect? It's something they can activate at any time. I need to do something to bait it, so we're just going to do this. Could be Lancia, that's true, which would turn off their Qingying, which is very funny. Yeah, so the funny thing here is I don't even really need to go through, I don't even need to, like, use any of my missions or anything. I just have enough material kind of hanging around that I can get to lethal. Can you Lancey with a monster on the field? I don't think so, right? They keep, like, holding their trigger. Now I'm just confused. We're just going to Desiree this Chinging. Should make things a lot easier. Alright, buddy, what have you got? And the answer was nothing the whole time. It was always nothing. Alright, now I need to see what's in their deck that they could activate in that situation. Just so, like... Obviously, I have like a million different ways to extend from there. I'm just kind of confused. So it wasn't Maxio they would have activated it. It wasn't Drawer they would have activated it. Was it Iris Sword Soul? No, there wasn't anything on the field that was negated for a while. Monsters banished? No. Is it Chunjun? No, because they could activate it after I killed Qingying, right? Wasn't Chunjun. Okay, it was just Lancia. It was just the one of Lancia. Alright, fair enough. They didn't want to activate it because that would turn off their Qingying, but it didn't matter after a point, right? Yeah. It's not... Lancia doesn't work like Bystial, so I was thinking like you couldn't control a monster, but obviously you can. I've seen Malice Mirrors. They throw it at each other in standby phase and such. Well, can't complain about a hand with droplets and Maxi. $60-card deck. Cool, cool, cool. Doubt they're playing Gamma in 60 or that they drew it. But they could have the Ash or the Call-By, so we will see. Nope. Alright, cool. Good for me. Get Maxied one game, win. Get Maxi another game, also win. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, I can lead on track here to kind of force... Wow, what a draw. Do you have a Maxi? Am I getting Maxied? Could be a mirror, but where are they sitting in a mirror? Definitely not called by the Grave set. Ooh. Black Goat laughs. This is just tier elements, and they hard drew Black Goat. Yeah. Except from the graveyard, by the way. You probably want to name it. Okay, yeah, that doesn't do anything, dude. Except from the graveyard means I can still summon, right? Yeah, we're fucking good. Yeah, literal dead card here. Yeah, this is Fiendsmith tier element. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, sure. They drew two of their best cards under Maxi. Rainbow Bridge, cool. Sure, dude. Rainbow Bridge it up. Does not matter to me. Yeah. Kashtira, Fiendsmith, Horist, tier limit, classic deck. See, people are. I guess it makes you play Turtle in tier limits because it's a fusion material, but you gotta play the freaking Cobalt Eagle just in case, man. Calling Secrets would have been better, surely? Yes. It would have actually slowed me down. So I'm just going to make an Appaloosa before I commit to anything, because why wouldn't you? It just wins. So now I'm not losing like Nib or anything, and I just kill him otherwise. And we just go through the motions at this point. Lure Palace shoots out a ton of damage, so we do that. No, Selene. Oh no, what will I do? How will I put up enough material without Selene? Yeah. I could have set up Selene, but yeah, who gives a shit at this point, right? Yoink. Got 9,000 damage on board. Let's just finish this up. Yeah, get in there, buddy. Like, what's... Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking full combo this guy. I'm just gonna kill him. I should have attacked with the Cobalt Eagle for game. That'd been much more funny. Oh well. Yeah, that just shits out so much damage, you might as well do it, right? You don't really think of it as like an OTK setup, but like, the Allure Queens can put up a lot of damage, especially if you resolve number 7. Not the worst hand I've seen. Roach wins again? Kinda, yeah. Though honestly, we don't know. Like their top three mills weren't great. So like their next no they got Rainbow Bridge. They would have comboed. They would have like Vampire Zombied or whatever. Nope. Pass, hard pass. Okay. And I drew the maxi out. Good for me. I don't actually care about Perulia, right? I just kill them. I care about maxi. There we go. Hey, Rat Pizza Man. Thank you. I appreciate that you like the stream. Honestly, Perulia is almost as bad as Maxi for me, but here we are, right? Perulia's hand in graveyard, right? That's like everything I do. Oh, it's just hand. Okay, so we can do Fiendsmith first. Yeah, this will be way better. You have a... It's not a Bestial. Because I didn't have any monsters. Is it a Lancia? Oh, Ghost Ogre. Okay. That's cute, I guess. Okay, so I could like normal summon Drone, see what their next three cards are. Or I could alert Queen Magician Souls. That's just gotta be better, right? Okay, it's Mathmech. Okay, so... Like, this only summons one card from hand. And they're drawing a Diameter. I intentionally called Trap because I didn't want them to draw a card, and I want to see what it is. So now I know, like, they have no hand traps so far. And now I know they still have no hand traps. And if I activate Soul, send Master Plan for the Dark Magician effect, I can Selene into access code. Alright, yeah, this was the best way. This gets to lethal without drawing them more cards. It also chain blocks Master Plan, which is funny. You don't usually think to use the Magician Souls effect to send to the graveyard to special summon a Dark Magician, but that if you need to play around Perulia or you don't want to summon or whatever, can't you Soul Charge the Alert Queens too? Yeah, I could have added more bodies to the Soul Charge doesn't really matter for the one you equip to. I guess I could have equipped like a Fiendsmith or whatever, and then the only way I could Soul Charge without losing the attack boost is by getting to the rescue mission and then sending that. Or I could like send the small one and then Soul Charge them. That's the same amount of damage basically. I could have added 1500 damage to the board, but that's still, it doesn't matter. Either way, they're not drawing anything. But yeah, I intentionally missed on Super Agent just to make sure they weren't drawing like a Nibiru or something. That way I knew I was lethal with only one more draw. That was the idea anyhow, and it worked. My opponent had 3 hand traps, and I still won. If my opponent did have a trap card on top, then what ends up happening is Super Agent summons himself, and I have more damage on board anyhow. Come on, Master Duel, don't give me the shitty servers again. I win a coin flip. It gave me a loss? I was ranking up. Oh my god, it gave me a fucking loss because their servers shat themselves? Fuck you. What the fuck? Like, I didn't disconnect from stream, did I? It's like my connection didn't drop or anything. Dude, I'm actually sick of these Master Duel servers. It just gave me another fucking loss. Fucking Plant Link. That's the only thing that plays Unexpected Die, right? Or, yeah. Now I'm gonna fucking die to Plant Link. Like, it's not just that I lost. I won the coin flip and lost. Ah, man. This happened all day yesterday, too. It was constantly dropping, and like it was probably giving me a bunch of match losses in the event. I just didn't care because the event doesn't matter. But now I'm playing ranked, and it fucking matters, right? I might just call it after that, dude. That pisses me off. Whatever. Ugh. Well, Talents is neat here, but like their board isn't like centric on one boss monster. It's not like Rise or anything, right? It could be Plant Mitsu. It wouldn't surprise me if this deck has a way to get to them. And like Ragnarika stuff or whatever, but like eventually they plant lock, right? Oh, it's an extra deck plant lock, so nothing stops them from doing, well, how would they get to Mitsu, right? That's the thing. Like, the plant cards don't have a great way to search them. Looks like there's a Ragnarika that is a plant that searches a insect. Or reptile, sorry. Mitsurukis are reptiles. Alright, Con, that's the thing that lets them tribute my guys. And Sheet gives them like an imperm that also tributes my guy. Yep, there it is. They're going to end on that. And Bangalancer, why are you sitting another card already? And Fairy. While your life points are higher than your opponent's, if a plant monster you control... well, it doesn't matter. It's just an Armades. Talismandra. I guess you could go to Talismandra. That'd be funny. That's weird. They don't have Bangalance or anything. What's this do? Huh? Yeah. Not the worst draw I've ever seen. Oh, this is sweet. So I get to call by the grave this, and that turns on my triple attack. I wanted to use Call by the Grave on their Ricka Petal or whatever. This one. There's one that's a negate in graveyard. They didn't get to that? Well, whatever. Oh yeah, Princess is the one. That's the one I was thinking of. Alright, well, I know this is a good card, so I want to hit that. This is an Imperm, that's annoying, but what are you going to do? Yeah, Princess is the one that like isn't a gate in graveyard or whatever. That's usually what you want to use Call by for if you draw it in this matchup, but they didn't have it in graveyard, so it doesn't matter. Are they like confused on what to do here? Just tribute my guy. Like my guy's only effect is to pop this, so you might as well tribute it so I don't have the guy. Hello, opponent. What are you doing? Opponent. My connection's still good as far as I can tell. Alright, they were just like, ah, that's my only real interaction and they've already beaten me. Sure. Okay. Well, you know. We'll see if I can rank up. We'll see if I get disconnected again. That should have been my rank up, right? I should have won. You heart Jesus? Well, good for you. Alright. Let's see if they fucking disconnect me and make me lose again on my rank up. They lost to... That would... Pankratops would have beaten that board the same way, right? Interesting hand. So you bait with Tract, and then you go into a lure. 60 card deck. Don't maxi me, please. I've drawn maxi a lot today. I can't complain. Alright, so we're going to open Tract. See if they have any Imperms or anything, or Bestials, or what have you. Because they do, they have to use it on the Feedsmith stuff. Please Imperm my Requiem. They're disconnecting. Maybe they're having server problems too. I don't know. Palace isn't vulnerable to Ash, but like it's vulnerable to Imperm and Bestials, and that's stuff that Fiendsmith still baits. Could just be a Lancia again. I wonder if I should make Appaloosa first here, and then go into Allure. We'll see if this is an Imperm. If it's an Imperm, they have to Imperm here. Like they have the prompt in open game state. So it's not like it's not an Ash Blossom, it's probably not a Bestial, because they would have used it already. It's probably just an Imperm, but if it's an Imperm, I should make Desiree. Simple as that. Sick, dude. You got it. Yeah, that was the plan there. And now I'm going to have 3 spells in rotation once I discard this other Allure Palace. So even if they like have another interaction, like another Imperm for my Allure, I can go into Selene. Again, this is why the Fiendsmiths are so good in this setup, because like the extra bodies on the field just do so much so often. If my opponent's smart, also they can Ash this part of the effect. It's not like immune to Ash. Though most people don't know how that works. Another funny thing I can do here is because I've already gone through sequence, I can actually go into Nightmare Goblin now. I can just kind of summon him over here, I guess. Yep. Link spam plus link spam equals good. Not always. Not always. Many times that has not been the case. But sometimes it's true. You know, Snake Eyes was good with Spiral for the same reason. Like, we can find something to do with all the links. Womp. Let's go ahead and figure it here. There's not really a way. I went through Tract, but I can't get Engraver on field, so there's no way I can do anything besides like Lacrima for Caesar, and I don't really care about doing that. I don't even need a Salt Mission in this run. Go ahead and get Sleeper here. And then you get your drone. And now you can normal summon drone. Thank you, Nightmare Goblin. Ooh, nice deck. Very board breakery. That's very scary. Would be a shame if someone didn't give a shit. Now, if my opponent plays Cosmic Cyclone, what's the card I least want them to... I don't care if they Dark World Immortal me because they can't kill me, and I'm Spiral. Yeah. This is like Striker Tempai or something. Have to do this a little bit funny. Not really a big deal, though. Summon Linkuriboh here. Yeah, it's likely Tenpai Skyshocker. This is why we play Anti-Spell, because in this format, this deck still exists, right? So you just gotta play cards that beat it. Should I leave Nightmare Goblin on the field just in case? Because, like, then my guys can't be affected? Interesting thought. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Don't need Maxi against this deck, obviously. Sweet. Now none of my guys can be targeted too, just in case they like have a Widow Anchor. Alright, so everything is targeting protected for Widow Anchor shenanigans. Yeah, people don't really think about the second effect of Nightmare Goblin, but neither player can target cards co-linked with this monsters you control with the card effects. Yep. So they have a quick play spell. And it could be droplets, so, you know. Also, in the event they clear my board, I have Paradise, which is good. Almost certainly just Striker Tenpai. You got it, buddy. You can set as much as you want. Yeah, keep doing it. Yeah, keep setting. That's what I love to see. Oh, only 3 cards. Ooh, buddy. That's a rough one. So obviously that's like probably an if that's not an imperm, they would have drawn it. These, like, if these could be imperms, these are cards I care about. Oh, Skill Drain. That's just weird stun? It's just weird stun. Okay, never mind. It's just weird stun with board breakers. Alright, fair enough. Alright, buddy, what you got set back there? Was it Dark Ruler No More that you couldn't activate? Yeah, it was Dark Ruler No More you couldn't activate. one of these days. Yeah. You know what? If you want to join the Spiral ranks, do it when Yummy comes out, because the deck will actually be a lot better then. Yeah, you can have a rank up. Yeah, you can just keep drawing spell cards that don't do anything. All right. Well, I finished the event, which was what I wanted to do yesterday, and I ranked up, despite the server costing me my first rank up. I think we'll call it there, and I'll be back on Monday, and we'll see how far we can actually like seriously rank up in Droll format. So this is just stun. It's just 60 card. Oh god, it's not even a real deck. It's just 60 card garbage. What the fuck? A little bit of like rank 8 spam, but they're playing a fucking BLS. Fucking rank up Magic the 7th one. I saw 7th Ascension, which you can use to get to a stun piece, but yeah, that's platinum for you folks. You're not really losing these games. How does Yummy make Spiral better? Okay, so I can't go into full details here, but the basic premise is, here, I'll pull up a deck list while we're talking about it. Could be a Masochist player, but they had way too many URs for a Masochist player. And a Masochist player wouldn't be playing 60. They had like extra deck cards they wouldn't have if they were a Masochist player. It's just a weird deck. Anyhow, so the way Yummy helps Spiral is all the Yummy cards extend like sprites with level 1s. And you might notice that Spiral has lots of level 1s that it searches. Also, Yummy combos with Sprite, or Yummy combos into Sprite. So you can make Herald of Arclight in Yummy, and then you can link it off, and then that searches Magician Souls. And then you can summon it back with a Bawaku, which is like my plan to do with Yummy. Also, Spiral gets to Yummy, right? Like normal summon Quick Fix, make Linkuriboh. Big Red Quick Fix. Linkuriboh plus Quick Fix makes Cupsy Yummy Way, which searches 2 Yummy cards, and then you special summon them and you do a Yummy combo, right? So there's like that level 1 synergy. There's the Herald of Arclight synergy. There's also I can't show you, but there's the Quick Play spell. So the Quick Play spell Yummy Surprise has 3 effects. The most important ones, typically in the Yummy deck, are you can bounce 2 of your own Yummies, then bounce 2 of your opponent's cards. So it's like it's an interaction as a Quick Play spell. The other one is you can special summon a Yummy from your graveyard, or I think from hand maybe, but the important one's the graveyard effect, so it's like an extender. But the effect that doesn't get used in Yummy, but is actually very effective in Spiral, is the third effect, which lets you bounce a field spell from your field to your hand. So if you open up Spire Resort and you activate it, and your opponent Ash Blossoms you, or Ghost Ogres you, you can chain Yummy Surprise and bounce your Spire Resort back, and then activate Spire Resort again. And then you go search a freaking... Then you can just do a Yupsy combo with normal summon Quick Fix, and then... I believe, depending on the other cards in your hand, you can like do a Yummy combo, link off a Herald during that Yummy combo, and then go into your full Spiral combo despite that. So the Quick Play spell that you play anyhow, because it's a good extender and interaction, is an extender with certain Spiral hands. The level 1 synergies are incredibly broken with Spiral. Like, people are playing Magician Souls and Illusion of Chaos in Yummy just in the TCG as level 1 extenders that draw you cards. Imagine if they were sending Master Plan, right? That's such a huge leap of power above what they would normally be doing. They're playing this just as a level 1 extender and starter that draws cards. And we do that too. We're playing that card in Engine, right? And we're playing Quick Fix. And like, you know, Drone's a bad card, right? I love Drone, right? I love the funny plays it leads to. But Drone's a bad card because it doesn't extend you. You can't really normal summon it, so you have to play another bad card in Assault Mission to use it. But it's a level 1, right? You can normal summon this idiot, go into Linkuriboh, and that lets you fucking special summon your Cupsy from hand. It's just like how Sprite plays Anglers and Nimble Monsters and Live Twins, right? These Link 2s and level 2s that enable their guys to special summon from hand. Yummy works the exact same way. And both decks combo into each other. And the extra deck is very limited, right? You only need the 3 Synchro Monsters. Maybe like one of the Synchro 3s that extends you, and 1 or 2 Snatchies, right? That's 5 to 6 extra deck cards, which leaves you tons of room to do spiral stuff. It's just great. I believe... I don't have a Yummy built up, but I can actually maybe show you one before I leave, just in case you're... I'd have to open up a... I have to open up a new scene, add... Video display, window display. Sorry, I haven't streamed so long. Game capture. We'll call this EDO. Capture specific window. We will say EDO Pro. Okay. Alright, can you guys see that? It's not... It doesn't want to go into my freaking thing well. I should learn how to stream one day, because, like, it's not... Whatever, it doesn't matter if you can only see part of it. You can see that, right? I'm probably not going to post it on MDM, but you'll see a video on it. Alright, but you guys can see me messing around on here, right? We can go ahead and log out of Master Duel. I'm done with Master Duel for the day. So, like, you know, just a sneak preview on this. Like, the resolution's fucked up or whatever. Can I get that to... It's close enough. Okay, anyhow. So here's the stuff. So you don't have to play through Yummy Surprise. I was just testing with it. So, like, as a basic example, we'll just, like, throw a test hand out there. Okay, so this is the worst Yummy. It's like Yummy, Cookie and Lollipop suck, right? Normal summon. Do not use that. I'll go Cups Yummy away. You'll add Marshmallow and Yummy. I'll discard Master Plan. I should have made Linkuriboh. Doesn't really matter. And we'll add another guy. And we can actually go ahead and do this. Because we drew it, but, like, you don't actually need that card, but, like, you know, it's just a free body. Oh, I summoned the wrong one. Whoops. They all look the same. My screen's small. Hold on. We'll do it again. This may be the better example, right? Normal summon quick fix. This is probably like a better example of what I'm trying to do here. Linkuriboh. Big red quick fix. Obviously, I have like a million Yums in hand that I could summon and special summon and all that jazz. And like in this particular hand, I can go... This is the one that special summons? Yeah. I could go like... Discard Master Plan here. So I'll go Cupsy and Lollipo, because I have everything else at hand. And then I get a discard Master Plan, which is awesome. You know, special summon Cupsy. Use Cupsy effect. And you'll probably get Yummy Surprise here. Then you would summon Marshmallow. Like, these are the two that you would search. Then you'll go into... you'll Link Rebo again. I think this is... I haven't done this combo in a hot second, but I think this is how you do it. And Lollipo's the one that special summons Sue from Graveyard, right? Yeah. And then you'll go Starham. And so now, if you need to, you can Souls, discard your second Big Red, which you could have searched, and your Yummy Surprise to get 3 spell cards in rotation, because you'll have 2 Big Reds and Yummy Surprise. If you don't, you can just hold the Yummy Surprise as an interaction. But now you can go into Herald. I got probably some Snatchy here, just to get into rotation. You don't want to use this effect because you don't want to lock yourself out of links. Then you just like summon any guy. You'll search Illusion of Chaos. You'll activate Illusion of Chaos. Add. Put back. Special summon. And so I searched 2. I don't have to search this drone. It's not necessarily the combo, but I searched 2. I could search a Big Red. I could search a Big Red, and I could search Yummy Surprise. You activate, draw 2. Doesn't matter what these are. Celine. 3 spells guaranteed through the combo. And you can do the math from here, right? Like, you can special summon a... And you get your other Quick Fix. You can normal Quick Fix to the Goblin Zone. Then I can search a drone if I, needed to here. Activate Assault Drone. And from there, it's like any spiral combo you want, right? And this is normal summon Quick Fix, by the way. All of this, I didn't use any of the extra cards that I drew and searched. This was normal summon Quick Fix. So Yummy gives you a Quick Fix 1-card combo, and you can imagine through the same process, a normal summon of a Cupsy would do the same thing. A normal summon of a Marshmallow would do the same thing. All the Yummies extend when you have these guys on the field because they're Link 1s and level 1s. And so, like, I have these 3 cards that I haven't even summoned that all extend me, right? Like, I can Cupsy summon and get another Surprise from deck and set that. Right? I just had so many options that I did not need. Also, like, if you have any extension, you can leave one of the Synchro 2s on board to get a full Yummy combo on top of your Spiral combo. It's just whatever you want, right? That's just the basic premise. And you can see, like, I have, like, an Abawaku, which I would have summoned with a Nightmare Goblin, and I would have summoned back Herald of Arclight. So your inboard would be, like, just in this extra deck is Herald of Arclight, Abawaku, Appaloosa Sleeper, and Yummy Surprise. I would have gotten Yummy Surprise in that combo, obviously. And so you have a back row interaction, you have 2 Omni Negates, because what ends up happening is you use Herald of Arclight to negate something, and then you chain a Bawaku and summon back Herald of Arclight to get you a second Omni Negate. And then you have a big Appaloosa and you have a Sleeper. And if you have extra material, you can end on a Little Knight. The only downside is the extra deck is a little bit tight. You have to play 2 Nightmares, or just something that you can link off with to go into a Bawaku more consistently, so you kind of want to play 2 Fiends, because you need the discards sometimes, right? Sometimes you need to, like, do the Spiral combo where you Nightmare Goblin first to discard a card, and then later on in the combo you go into Nightmare Phoenix so you can go into a Bawaku, so this is kind of a little bit tight, but, you know, that's just how it is. And if you want to, you don't have to play, like, you don't have to, like, play the Yummy inboard stuff, and you can kind of get away without Starham sometimes, but this is what I would suggest, kind of, but you also don't have to do a Bawaku, right? You can just end on Herald of Arclight and do something else with these 2 or 3 extra deck slots. You don't need Little Knight either. I just have it in there as utility. Anyhow, that's the basic Yummy Spiral combo, and you can imagine, like, there's so many things it does that's super... And also, like, the combo, as you saw, comes with discards, right? Cupsy Yummy Way discards and Starham discards, which is insane for Spiral. We can discard our dumbass missions and our dumbass master plan and get them in the graveyard in combo. Right, so like for the same reason that the Allure Queens can sometimes like really give you extra pushes by discarding, the Yummy cards discard, and on top of that, obviously Yummy Surprise. The only thing I'd maybe want to add if I had like a 16th extra deck slot, besides, you know, maybe Masquerena, is an Anima, because then you could turn the Yummies into spellcasters for Selene. That could be relevant, but it's just not worth it, I don't think. You gonna aim for 40 or 60? Maybe like a 50 card deck. If I was doing this in Master Duel, you know, you'd have to run Max C, 2 copies of that. You have to run Ash Blossom. You have to run Called By. And I'd probably want to run more copies of Magician Souls, just because it's good. So I'd probably like run a couple of Preparation of Rites and another Illusion of Chaos. You know, I know the combo searches searches Illusion of Chaos and such, but something like that. But like these are, you play these cards because they're good with Yummy, right? So like this is just a 45 card list, and you have tons of room for, you know, your droplets and whatnot. And you don't actually need, you probably want to play 2 Surprise, so you can search a second one with Cupsy sometimes. But other than that, this is kind of like my basic build. Yes, I did look into the Dark Magician support. I'm very familiar with Dark Magician of Destruction. I've mentioned that in my other stream, but basically this guy says, if you've activated a spell card and you have a high-level Dark Spellcaster on the field, you can banish that Spellcaster, summon this guy, and this guy can then search Magician Souls or Illusion of Chaos, whichever one you want. And then that gets you to... That's like a really good extender, obviously. If this card was legal and I wanted to mash it up with Yummy Spiral, I'd probably cut Little Knight, add this guy, and then run Shining Sarcophagus. And I'd run the Dark Magician Girl Shining Sarcophagus stuff. You play and like maybe 1 Ghidorah just for a fun piece of cereal. Like this is kind of like a full engine turbo deck, and this will get you to Magician Souls, because basically, if you activate this card's in your hand, it says discard a card, special summon it, then you can search a Shining Sark, and then you activate Shining Sark. So that's a spell card and a high-level Dark Spellcaster. You can then banish this, summon Dark Magician of Destruction, and add Magician Souls, summon Magician Souls, and then send your Shining Sark as a free draw, right? So it gets you to Magician Souls, plus 1 body, and a draw. Yeah, and the other options are Diabellstar and Imseti. So the obvious ones are Diabellstar, because Diabellstar can search, what's it called? The continuous trap card, the continuous spell card. It's a simple spell card. She would search Deception. There it is. Yeah, you would search Deception, which you can then flip and activate, and that'll be a spell card. And then you could also like do a Snake Eye build with that. And then there's also Imseti, obviously. So Imseti does the same thing, where if you draw either Imseti or Golden Sark, either one, you play the Golden Sark in both situations, and you play the Imseti in both situations. High-level Dark Monster, spell card activated, summon Dark Magician of Destruction, get Souls. You have a spell on field to send with Souls to draw a card. Right? So it's 2 bodies, a spell, and a draw. So that's the basic idea. And like the reason I would say I wanted to use the Dark Magician Girl stuff first is because I don't like Imseti, because it's -1, it's -2 into Ash, which is rough, especially in a 6-card deck. And the horror stuff is not quite as robust if you're not doing rank 8s. This gives you a discard, which and you still end up with the body even if they Ash Blossom to search for your Shining Sark. And if they Ash Blossom your Shining Sark, then you just lost 1 card, right? Also, I think the Gandora is funny, because like this is like a board wipe you can search. You can cut this, though. You don't need this. I just think it's cool. Also, it comes with like Future Silence, which is basically if you like, you can go Future Silence, which adds Shining Sark, and then Shining Sark add Dark Magician Girl, and then Dark Magician Girl summon, add another Shining Sark, and that's 3 spells. That's 3 spells in rotation. Send 2 with Magician Souls. So that's a Selene setup. All you need is a normal summon of anything, any body, and you have Selene summon Master Plan. You know, add Assault Mission, Nightmare Goblin discard, Assault Mission, and Quick Fix. You're good to go, right? You've done it. You probably want to play Borg Blocker, though, actually, because you would need the zone. Didn't think about that. But yeah, the cards are insane. Anyhow, that's it for today, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. You know, you've seen my future plans. I'll make a full video on this, doing the combos and whatnot next time. Anyhow, see ya. Probably